Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to another episode of our podcast. Today, we're going to delve into a topic that's both fascinating and practical, especially for those of you who love to get your hands dirty and create something beautiful out of the natural elements. We're talking about landscaping with rocks. Yes, you heard it right, rocks. Those seemingly mundane, often overlooked elements of our natural world can be the key to transforming your garden into a stunning, dramatic, and structured landscape. Let's start by understanding why rocks. Why would we want to use rocks in our landscaping? Well, rocks and boulders are not just aesthetically pleasing, but they also serve a variety of practical purposes. They can be used to create boundaries, to control erosion, to add texture and contrast, and even to serve as a focal point in your garden. Plus, they're durable, require little to no maintenance, and can withstand all kinds of weather conditions. Now let's talk about the different types of rocks you can use in your landscaping. There are many types, each with its own unique characteristics and uses. For instance, there are river rocks, which are smooth and rounded, perfect for creating a dry riverbed or a rock garden. Then there are flagstones, which are flat and can be used to create beautiful pathways or patios. Boulders, on the other hand, are large and can serve as a dramatic focal point in your garden. When it comes to choosing the right rocks for your landscape, consider the size, color, and texture of the rocks, as well as how they will fit into your overall design. For instance, if you have a small garden, you might want to use smaller rocks or pebbles, while a larger garden can accommodate larger rocks and boulders. Now let's move on to some creative ways you can use rocks in your landscaping. One of the most popular uses of rocks is to create a rock garden. This is a type of garden that features rocks as the main attraction, often combined with alpine plants, succulents, and other drought-tolerant plants. A rock garden can be a great way to add interest to a sloping or difficult to maintain area of your garden. Another great way to use rocks is to create a dry riverbed. This is a landscaping feature that mimics the look of a river, but without the water. It's created by arranging rocks of various sizes in a winding path, often with larger rocks or boulders on the sides to mimic the banks of a river. A dry riverbed can be a great way to control erosion, improve drainage, and add a unique visual element to your garden. Rocks can also be used to create boundaries or to define different areas of your garden. For instance, you can use rocks to create a border around a flower bed, to separate a patio area from the rest of the garden, or to create a boundary between your property and your neighbors. If you're looking to add some drama to your garden, consider using a large boulder as a focal point. This can be particularly effective in a minimalist or Japanese-style garden where the boulder can serve as a symbol of permanence and stability. Finally, don't forget about the smaller rocks. Pebbles and gravel can be used to create beautiful, low-maintenance ground cover. They can also be used to fill in gaps between larger rocks or pavers to create a pathway or to add texture and contrast to a flower bed. In conclusion, rocks are a versatile and durable landscaping material that can add drama, structure, and beauty to your garden. Whether you're creating a rock garden, a dry riverbed, or simply using rocks to define boundaries or add texture, the possibilities are endless. So the next time you're planning a landscaping project, don't overlook the humble rock. It might just be the key to transforming your garden into a stunning natural masterpiece. That's all for today's episode, folks. I hope you found this discussion on landscaping with rocks both informative and inspiring. Remember, the beauty of landscaping is that it's a creative process, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. So don't be afraid to experiment, to try new things, and to make your garden a reflection of your own unique style and personality. Until next time, happy gardening.